So it's May 3rd, and about 9 o'clock in the morning. I figured I'd walk down here. We just got a good bit of rain last night, so I wanted to see how everything's doing. I thought I'd come down here and get some weeds up too, since the ground's a little bit soft. So these are my radishes that I've got there. We've already got several of these in the house. They're doing great. Radishes seem to grow real good and easy. I'll pull one up because this one's ready. So I like radishes in salads and stuff, so I'll probably grow those again. This is all my Brussels sprouts. They're all still big and green, and this one right here is huge. Look at that leaf on that thing. And my kale, it's all looking good. The purple cabbages are all looking good. No real bug damage or anything. These are the first cabbages I put in there. Still doing pretty good too. A lot of them are good and green. Some of them are a little chewed through, but for the most part they all look pretty good. That's my peas right there growing up, and all those over there, they're all still real good and green and tall. See, growing up my little teepee I made for them. I don't think, it should be maybe a couple weeks and I think I'll have peas. I planted these probably 20 days ago, so in about 20 more days maybe I'll have peas. Here's my beets. They're growing pretty good. These here are prettier. Let's see. So I gotta get some of these weeds up. This is where I've got my tomatoes on these trellises. They are good and green now. They were kind of yellow there for a minute, but they're doing fine now. I got several of them, all looking good. They go all the way down. See, so I'll have a lot of tomatoes if those all do good. Here's my potatoes. These are probably ready to heal, I think. They're pretty tall, probably about a foot tall. And they go down. My crooked rows. So here's my pepper plants. They're getting pretty good. Still kind of small, but they needs heat. I think once it starts getting real good and hot, they'll take off, so I'm not real worried about them. And right here is funny. This is where a squash from last year sat in the seeds and stuff, and it made a bunch of squash plants right here. So I didn't plant this, it just came up from a squash that was sitting here. So I might try to take one or two of these plants out and put them somewhere else, because there's about 7 or 8 maybe all through there from where the seeds had just set, and that squash rotted and the seeds made new squash. So it's all my potatoes and more tomatoes, these little cherry tomato plants, which are real good and big, and they go down that trellis. Here's where I put my cucumber seeds a couple of days ago, and I've got cucumber plants coming up in these little holes, so when they get big they'll grow up this trellis here. So that ought to be good. Happy to see that those germinated. What else? I put in my bean seeds, and I can see that they're coming up. I put these in about maybe a week ago. This is those red beans that Mama will give me. they seem to be doing pretty good. Something might be eating them though already. Look at that one. What is going on? Maybe that's not a bean, I don't think. What is that? Must be from last year. Some kind of weed, maybe. It's not beans though. But I got all those. And then these are the pole beans, those Missouri Wonders I put right here. Put about 10 or 12 seeds right through here. They're starting to come up. That's from saved from last year, so it's good to see that they're germinating. 2 of them so far. And I planted my corn through there, but I planted that only a few days ago, so I don't expect to see any corn yet. I'll walk through here and see, but I don't think so. Unless that's some, I don't know, it might be corn. But you can see I got the rest of it tillered up, so I can put my watermelons down. That new tiller really does the trick. I got that done probably in 2 hours, whereas with my old one it would have taken me 2 days. So I'm gonna probably make me another patch out through here just for pumpkins, because they're so big, take up so much room. But that's pretty much it, I think. Showed you everything. It's looking pretty good. Gotta get some of these weeds up, but other than that, I think we're doing okay. Talk to y'all later. Bye.